AI can draft a complete response to an email on your phone. It can create a stunning presentation from a single prompt. It can analyze a complex data sheet in seconds and give you a brief summary. It can even track your food intake just by looking at a photo. So here's the question nobody is wanting to answer out loud. If AI can do all of that, where does that leave you? Now look, I'm not here to make you panic or think the world's ending. Half the internet's already doing that. But I'm not gonna lie to you and say, don't worry, just use AI, everything will be fine. Because that's the other half that's been lying to you as well. Now, the truth lies somewhere in the middle. AI isn't coming for your job. It's kind of already doing that right now. Whether you were a content writer, coder, customer service rep, legal researcher, graphic designer, data analyst, AI is already doing it. And every month, a new model drops, making it that much better. But here's what most tech channels are getting wrong. They're asking the wrong questions. They're asking, will AI take my job? And honestly, I don't think anyone has the answer to that. But the question that I do know and that I want you to sit with today is different. It is, if AI can do everything you once were proud of, where do you get your value from moving forward? Because that's the real question. It's not AI taking your job. It's AI exposing the lie of you building your entire identity on the work that you do. The lie is this: you are what you produce. That's the operating system most of us run on. The air that we breathe. It's the hustle and grind mindset to where when you're meeting a new person for the first time, the first thing you ask them, so what you do? And it's not the case. It's not who you are. We tie our identity to our output, our skills, our job title, how much we make, what we build, what we create, and the value we bring. And it's worked for a long time until something like AI has showed up and been able to outproduce, outcreate us as humans in every single way. If your worth is productivity, AI has pretty much made you worthless. That's a logical conclusion of the equation most of us have been running from. Nobody wants to say it out loud because it's terrifying, but it's the unfortunate truth. But here's the ultimate twist, the one that changes everything for me, at least. That equation was broken before AI even showed up. We just didn't notice it. Scripture has never tied human value to output, not once, ever. You read the entire Bible and you will not find a single verse saying you matter because of the work you can do. That's not where your worth comes from. That was never your worth to begin with. We've just built a whole civilization pretending that that was indeed the case. And now that AI is here, it's just holding up a mirror. And unfortunately, we do not like what we see. So let's reframe. Genesis 1, day 6. God made humans and said they were made in his image. The image, dia. That's a theological term, but in plain English, you carry something of God in you. Not because of what you can do, but because of what you produce. Just because you exist. Before you wrote a line of code, you were already worth something. Before you closed a deal, before you built anything, before you had a resume or a job title or a skill that somebody would pay money for, you were already worth something. Not because of the output, because you were made in his image. That doesn't just change when AI can code faster than you. That doesn't just change when AI can write better than you. Your value was never in the code or the writing. That was the work. The work is what you do. It's not who you are. We've confused the two. And I think AI has caused us to finally untangle them. I'll say for me, as a person that's been classically trained in computer science, I remember the grueling nights of having to search the web, Stack Overflow, Reddit, trying to figure out why does my code not work. I remember the dopamine hit I would get when I finally was able to find that solution that got my code working so I can get to the next problem and the next problem before I can finally say, hey, I completed this assignment. Those days are gone. Chat, Claude, Gemini, they don't have those. You give it a prompt, you give it a task, it completes it, and you don't even really get to see it trip up. It's just like, I got you. And so now we're at a point where those moments, those eureka moments, are completely gone. And it's forced me to realize, what do I do now? Which is why I decided to create this video in the first place. What AI can't actually do. Now I'm gonna go deeper than my contemporaries, because most tech commentators or creators will tell you AI can't feel emotions. AI doesn't have creativity. It's only doing what it's told to do. And honestly, at this point, that's not even true anymore, but that's besides the point. Here's what AI can't do. Now, it can create a prayer, but it's never needed God to even pray to. It's never been desperate. It's never sat in a hospital waiting room wondering, what if? It's never been betrayed and had to forgive anybody. AI can give you advice, but it's never really suffered. It's never walked through a thing it didn't know if it would survive or not. It's never had to choose faith when evidence isn't there. AI can present. AI can be present in a conversation, but it's never been with someone at 2 a.m. when everything is falling apart. It has no weight to bring into a room because the room doesn't exist. The things that make you irreplaceable aren't your skills, it's not your output, it's your presence, your scars, your testimony. The fact that you have lived an actual human being life, and you can bring that into a room full of other humans who need to know that they're not alone. Those aren't features AI are missing. Those are fingerprints of God on your life, and no algorithm can touch that. Okay, theology is great, but I know you came here for something practical. So here's what I can actually tell you to do starting tomorrow morning. First, stop competing with AI on output. You'll lose every time. Instead, develop things AI can't. Judgment, wisdom, trust, discernment, leadership, the ability to bring conviction to a room. The people who can use AI to bring something AI can't is the most valuable person in the room. So that would be the first thing. Second, Redefine your relationship with your work. Work is stewardship, not identity. The parable of the talents isn't about who produced the biggest return, it's the faithfulness of what you were given. AI changes the tools, it doesn't change the assignment. Your assignment was never to be the most productive person alive, it was to be faithful with the life I gave you. That's a much lighter load than the one hustle culture has given you. Third, and the last one is definitely hard, but you got to sit with the discomfort instead of running from it. If AI is replacing your skills and that makes you feel worthless, that's not an AI problem, that's a you problem. And honestly, that can be a blessing and a curse because it's better to find out now than 30 years later when you're close to retirement and you don't know what to do with yourself in that season. So you'd be better off to figure that out now. So look, I don't know what the job is that you have. I don't know whether in the next 10 years or so if AI is indeed going to take it or not, but I do know this. You were created to do more than the work that you produce. You are worth more than the work you produce. So start acting like it. We don't just cover tech here, we cover tech with intentions. If this made you think, good. That's intentional. Subscribe so we can keep going together.